Right there somewhere is where I was walking, and there was a car from behind me that came. This was an old blue car, maybe even some kind of, I don't know really what it was. It looked like Hyundai Getz, except it was much bigger. The car was blue in the back, the hood was, the cover for the trunk was white. It looked like old, completely fucked up car. Might have been even Meriva, who the fuck knows. Based on MK Ultra scenario, it would have been something like this. Then what happened, and this stuff was preceded by a bicycle rider that went upstairs, up the hill, a brother from the guy I was just talking to, giving me a really threatening looks. Behind him there was a car with a Austrian license plate AA. We come all the way here, where the Volkswagen blue one comes from, is making a left turn toward me, therefore, and he is unwilling to stop in front of me. I stopped instead exactly where I was. This is my right to be when it comes to the road. Nobody has the right. There's no pavement, there is no sidewalk here whatsoever. I have the right to be wherever the hell I am. Agree with me or do not agree with me, this is what I am. This is absolutely my right to be exactly where I am at. I did not violate the law. The guy, however, could have hit me because, another guy, therefore, because he had a car, just like you see right now, coming from the other side. So, one car after the other incident with one of the cars, I can say he was trying to hit me. I cannot say that he was trying to hit me, but it was the guy that was coming from that direction toward my direction, and he came from that side of the road to about something like this. So I was just about, he was away from me for about like this. That's what this was. So we have to take a note about that stuff. Like the car that you see right now is coming, going completely on this side of the road and basically going up to somewhere here like this, approximately about, I estimate, a meter away. Was not a meter away from me. He waved right completely next to me. So that's not normal. We're gonna measure also how wide the road is here. Yeah, this is where the incident took place. Took place right about at this location here. And so I am gonna take this. This is 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter, at least 4 meter and a half. 4 meter and a half wide road. He didn't really have a necessity to do that. And what makes it interesting is he had it up there. He had it up there, just like the white car that you watch right there. Let's do this stuff again. 1, big steps anyway. 2, 3, 4. Really 4 meters and a half, enough 4 meters and a half space. 4 meters minimum. Wide road here. He had no fucking reason. Let me demonstrate you what he just did. He had no reason to go from his side of the road like this, on the other side of the road, right next to me, basically like this, to hit me. There was no reason. There was really no reason to do that stuff. There is no reason to do that stuff to people from behind, basically, from behind. Yes, if You have a car like this coming from the opposite side, like the blue Golf afterwards did. He came from that direction to mine. Your law obligates you to stop. If you don't have enough space to pass next to the pedestrian, law requires you to stop right there like this in front of me. Not in front of me, but like that in front of me. You are to stop. The law requires you to do that. That guy didn't do that. He forced his way next to the car that was coming from the opposite side. So I was here, two cars afterwards passed, one next to another from opposite direction, and that worked. So no need for that kind of stuff. This is right there going over 100 kilometers an hour. The same guy from the distance started to horn me. Right there going over 100 kilometers an hour. The same guy from the distance started to horn me. It can be heard on the audio recording. He is at the Palchik right there. He did go to the Palchik, and so we will go there. That's enough of it. He stopped right there. He did have a speed exceeding 100 kilometers an hour right now. Returning from the opposite direction. That's a bar right there where he stopped. We're gonna take that information right there. We're gonna go from there. We're gonna take care of that immediately right now. He did came again on my side of the road. I was completely on the side of the road that was I was completely on the side of the road that was I was on other side of the road, and this guy just couldn't more than 100 kilometers an hour. It's a problem here because they do have an access out. There is a back road over there. So I am gonna take this one here. Guess I never take this road here, but this time that's what I'm gonna take. This crime was based on MK Ultra scenario. This was completely Novo Mesto police. Today I published the video where I actually encourage Illuminatis to place hands on me again. Slovenian police psychiatrist Peter Kapš always responded and encouraged this kind of videos. I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him. This was not his video. This was my video today that was published. They anticipated it's just going to be tra la 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 and this and that. It's the way, right? When you do the stuff like this, that you go with an excessive speed behind the guy with the idea to smash him with a car, and then you come from the opposite side, 120 kilometers an hour on a road where you shouldn't drive more than 50. This is basically the way to encourage a society to engage in violence. And since this guy was involved in MK Ultra, that's a proven so that is a Novo Mesto police that is now encouraging people into direct hit, basically. Did not finish what I started earlier. The psychiatrist Peter Kapš insisted, they did insist that if I will publish videos like the one I published today, that it will attract crazy people. No, it doesn't attract crazy people. This isn't about the crazy people. This is about animals from Novo Mesto police station, Ljubljana, animals from psychiatric hospital, Ljubljana Polje, animals from psychiatric hospital, Vojnik, animals from psychiatric hospital, Maribor. All of you responsible for this stuff, you have not witnessed. You witness stuff like this, you also engaged in crime and violence. You all held responsible for that stuff. You don't have any kind of a special authorizations that would authorize you to do the stuff like this. Man whom I have persecuted right now had a scenario, was involved in this as a Slovenian guy, insisted that he would even go through here, that I will never get him, that he will go through the road at the end of the Ragovska we are at right now again. That he will continue through whatever, but that I will not get him. This man was not from Novo Mesto city to me during MK Ultra. It appeared to me, he was a good colleague of Robert Golob. It appeared to me this man was from, might have been from Celje or something like that, from other part of Slovenia. I don't know where. I don't know where this guy was from. I remember the guy, but I don't remember where he was from. Because he hallucinated something. He hallucinated about the track he will take through the Ragovska and stuff like that. He hallucinated about the cameras that are at the intersection where you turn, if you turn past this bar Palček toward the city, if you continue the road, the main road, he turned toward Ragovo. This is Ragovo here. There is an intersection over there, and he claimed there are cameras over there. So he had a route already based on crime, which dates all the way to 2014. Psychiatrist Peter Kapš ran this crime. Novo Mesto police investigators ran this crime. They already investigated this crime. Oh, this is truly insane. Truly, truly insane. I did this stuff because it was beneficial for me. He even suggested that in the street where I was right now, where I went through, there was a lot of violence that went on there. Entire street was involved in a lot of violence. Gesturing me, if I already come ever to the street, I'm dead, and so on, that kind of stuff. He had a scenario. Everybody inside of this village, Ragovo, knows him in that street. The man who parked the tractor, the one you have seen, was doing the work, knows him very well. This man was very much involved in this. Everybody knows him in the street. Absolutely everybody knows him, including absolutely everybody knows this guy inside of the street. Was even explaining about that he would try to help me out by depicting himself rushing through the road, where I pointed out also goes through this village into the city, so that I would not even bother myself to come here. Well, the investigation doesn't work like this. My work now is almost done. The rest is going to be the locals who's going to explain who this guy was. These locals are extremely involved in it. This is, if you go walking and you want to go through the forest and take a shortcut to the city, the only way you can get through to the city, Novo Mesto, from the village where I am at. So, my job well done here.